Hello and welcome to our very first episode of To the End of Reason, an Invisible Sun actual play. I'm Erin M. Evans. I'm the author of the Books of the Usurper series and the Brimstone Angel saga, and I am going to be the game master for this campaign. But I am actually I don't want to say I'm the least important bit, but today I feel like I am because today we are going to introduce you to all these amazing players. And we are going to bring in their fantastic characters, and they are going to build the beginnings of this game. This is a great chance for those of you who are unfamiliar with Invisible Sun to get a sense of what this is all about, because it is definitely character forward, and I know a lot of you really love TTRPGs that put character and story first. So I'm excited. I'm excited for everybody to check this out. Why don't we start? Actually, why don't we start with Shauna? Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? Give a quick overview of your character.
Hi, I'm Shauna Jermaine. I'm one of the co-founders and co-owners of Monte Cook Games, who created Invisible Sun, and I got to work on it, and it's one of my favorite things I've worked on. So I'm so excited to be getting the chance to play it again. I am an ardent apostate who celebrates the small things. And so if you see my character, you see that she has a lot of pockets, and there are probably small living things in every single pocket that she has.
Treavor, you're next. I
Oh, okay.
posted the. We'll just be honest. I posted the order in the
Yeah,
chat.
but I can't click on that because otherwise I just destroy the
Oh,
world.
well, that's a good point. That's a good
That
point.
has to
I
be
Thank you
raised my
for
hand,
doing.
damn it!
I
Damn it,
knew it. I
Zoom!
told you that was gonna happen.
She did
Oh.
tell me that was going to happen. Hi, I'm Trevor Bettis. You may have seen me around here on Dungeon Scrawlers a few times. I'm around. I'm one of the hosts on Writing About Dragons and Shit with Aaron M. Evans, one of the coolest people I know, and also B. Dave Walters, the other coolest person I know. And I'm going to be playing Nicoal. And yes, it's spelled like coal because I like the punniness of it. She likes fire. She smokes cigarettes, and those cigarettes most often talk back to her. And she has a little smoke friend named Fugue. So yeah, that's her. We'll find out more about her later, and I'm sure I will too because I came in with a very little bit because I wanted to know what all these cool people were doing first.
I'm
Jesse.
Jess Finley. I am a co-founder and co-owner of Underground Oracle Publishing. We do a lot of stuff in Cypher and other systems. Our most recent thing was Haro the Blighted Plain. It's a Crystal Punk TTRPG that's been kicking around a little bit. I am incredibly honored to be here with all these amazing people, and I am going to be playing Danny, a stoic maker who breathes ruins, and she is the world's saddest girl. So let's see if these people can make her happier and where she's
Oh.
at.
Hello. I'm Cassandra Cobb. By day, I work in the games industry. By night, I write books and keep writing books and will probably write books until the day I die. I
Hell
am
yeah.
playing. I am playing. The contracts have me by the choke. Oh. I am playing Katia, an ardent Goetic who hosts Legion. And I'm going to be slightly mysterious about it. I'm just going to say she has a fox problem, and you will find out how shortly.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. Hi everyone, I'm Valiant Dorian. I use he and his pronouns. You can find me all across the internet at Valiant Dorian or at Otto Spirit Bear. Please enjoy that lovely treasure hunt to set you on. I'm a TTRPG actual play performer, content creator, wearer of too many hats, just like everybody else in the tabletop space. And in terms of my character for today, I will be playing Keshav, an itinerant gallant of the Order of Makers who lives in fluid form. And Keshav has a bit of a face problem. He's currently cursed with his face glitching, his true face being glitching out when he's able to take on the forms and identities of other people. This is only a disaster waiting to happen. I hope y'all are in for the ride.
It feels very symbolic too. Losing yourself as you become others. I think let's do it this way. because the first thing we're going to do is kind of expand on these characters, so that everybody gets to know what you've thought about doing, what you've kind of put into this, and then we will start building the house and the neighborhood for each character. So Valiant, I know you've played Invisible Sun before, so I think going in reverse order is a wonderful idea.
Sure thing. I'm ready for you.
Tell us more about Keshav.
I would love to tell you more about Keshav. I've been wanting to play Keshav for years, is the first thing I will say. This character sheet has been in existence since 2022.
Wow.
I made this guy so long ago, but the game never took off. I made him as a huge inspiration point for the Avatar fans in the audience. Is Ko the Face Stealer, this sort of like spirit entity that steals faces and is terrible about it. Keshav is not too different from that, just slightly less intense, and more fun about it. That's essentially the vibe I'm bringing to the studio today, as well as the fact that Keshav is a disaster gay, like fully 100% disaster gay. Like who are the people that gets their identity stolen first? Probably like the one night stands and the like folks that he has like exes and things like that. Absolute disaster gay. And that's Keshav as he exists currently. A lot of his main goals is about fixing his face because he truly believes this with his whole heart. He's a beautiful man, and it is a sin and a crime that his face cannot be shared with the world because someone was upset at him for insert reason here. And so his quest is to fix his face, and
This is a
hopefully we'll see.
question. Does Keshav know what he did to get cursed with this?
I don't think he knows, but I know what he did. I Valiant Dorian know. Keshav, I don't think has the self-reflection and self-awareness to realize what he had done.
The self-reflection. Best puns ever.
Amazing. Okay, so with that, now we're going to start talking about like what is your house like? What's Keshav's house like? Because you've picked itinerant, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I did.
You want to
So
explain to the audience what that entails?
What that entails is I am the guy that will show up to your house and ask if I could borrow your couch for the evening, and that's what an itinerant is. I don't have the exact name, the exact details, in front of me, but yeah, that's essentially like my house vibe. Keshav is just like in day-to-day life. He is a free spirit and will go where the winds will take him, will attach himself conveniently to the people who will tolerate him or like him, or unfortunately also to the people who like him, and impose upon their hospitality until it's time for his free spirit to wander off again, to the detriment of himself and literally everybody else. Yeah, literal couch surfer. He is the worst. I need you all to know.
See, but like I feel like that starts things off with very entertaining character stuff. If you're willing to be the worst from the go, you're gonna make interesting choices, right?
I surely am. I honestly, when I first made this character, it was because my previous GM, when we were trying to get a home campaign started, they told me, oh, we were talking about like different types of characters that people play, and I was like, oh, maybe I should like expand and like maybe play a little bit of a disaster person, like a bit of a bastard of a person, and they were like, are you able to do that? Like your characters are like hit a particular niche, and I was like, just because you said that, challenge accepted. So I made this man in Rebellion, and then he sat in my character sheet for several years. And now I get to play him.
waiting for the right campaign to just
Mhm.
slide into, like he lives here, like he's always
Yes.
been here.
He's always been here, and he's beautiful. Well, I guess y'all won't see his actual face, but even his glitched face is pretty beautiful. Enjoy that.
So, for purposes of coming up with what does
Mhm.
Keshev's neighborhood look like,
Mhm.
do you feel like there is a place he's been staying? Do you feel like you'd
I think
rather glom
we
onto
should.
someone else's neighborhood? Yeah,
I think we should. Porque no los dos. I think like we could. What might be interesting is depending on how everyone's neighborhood creation sort of like spans out. Is we could have whoever. I think it's important if we establish maybe one or two like main cornerstones that Keshav usually frequents, and maybe we could attach those
yeah.
cornerstones to some of the other folks' neighborhoods. So then you get to see this disaster man walking your streets in your neighborhood.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
But everyone clip that so that we can return to this a few sessions in and remember that that's what Cassandra just said.
I might regret it. I know it, but I'm living for it.
Okay, so would you rather do yours with once others have done theirs? Or do you
Maybe maybe what we can do is we'll create the two houses he frequents, and then we can see that y'all can decide which one y'all want to adopt. Does that sound fun and cool for everybody else?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yippee! All right. One of these houses has to be like an ex that he keeps going and staying with, right? Like we have to have that, right? So,
Is it an ex whose face he's already taken?
yes.
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 Face?
Is it
Sorry?
codependent X?
Does your ex know? Does his ex know that that Keshev's taken his face?
I don't think not yet.
I'm just trying to like.
I like
keep
the
it on
idea
the
of not
side.
yet. I
It's
think not
it's
yet.
That like sad wet noodle of an ex who will let you walk all over him.
And,
Like,
I feel like
clothes.
I feel like this is the type of like and I feel many gays in the chat might feel seen by this, but this is the type of ex that like both individuals here know that they are terrible for each other and that this is not a conducive environment for either of them, but they just keep hanging out for one reason or one excuse or another, right? Oh, we have so many mutual friends, or oh, we work close to one another, and like, oh, but I've known them for so many years, and I think that's the situationship that's kind of like happening between Keshav and his ex at this time, name pending. And I think their house is oh, what kind of a person would willingly let Keshavs live in their house? Um, I think it'd be really fun for this particular home to be made out of. It's kind of like a uh onsen, like it's there's like lots of like instead of like cool feng shui like pools that you would usually have as like little pieces around a house, it is just like surrealist cascading like waterfalls of like heated water and onsen pools and steam, and they're all obviously like different surrealist colors. It's almost like this watercolor space, and yeah, it's just this lovely place of tranquility juxtaposed by the absolute chaos that this person keeps inviting into their home.
Amazing. I have to ask: is Keshev tidy, or you bring like a physical chaos as well?
Let's find out. Sometimes you can't make a
Okay,
decision roll
yeah.
about it.
Totally.
Oh, yeah. Keshav is surprisingly neat. And I think that's part of the semi-tragedy of it, is that like at the very least, if Keshav were absolute chaos gremlin in like the physical space that he takes up, at least folks can have that like remnant, right, for him of him in the space. But he literally like transplants and removes himself from a space, and there's like no trace of him. And then you're left with the question all the time of is he gonna keep coming back? Is this the end? Like, and I think that's very toxic of
Worst avoidant ever.
Yeah, I'm
God.
playing am I playing a Gemini? Is that what's happening?
Oh, amazing. Okay, so this is the place that Keshav keeps going back to, the closest thing to home.
Yes.
And you would like to attach this to a different, another character's neighborhood. Cool.
Yeah, so whoever feels like they want a neighbor with an onsen house, feel free to adopt it, and then you will unfortunately also adopt Keshav along with it. Like a wily little street cat.
So, let's maybe think about doing it this way then. We jump through the others and fit it in, and whichever one you guys agree goes with the watercolor onsen.
Yeah, sounds great.
We will add some extra like points of interest to kind of
That sounds great.
beef it out. They can be one's aimed at Keshav and one's aimed at whoever is lucky enough to be Keshav's neighbor / future landlord.
Not future landlord.
That's concerning.
What do you call it when someone? What is your relationship if someone comes in and is squatting in your
Parenthood?
Victim, yeah, victim.
Ah, yes, Keshav and his victim.
Oh, all right. Well, Shauna, I'm gonna throw it to you since I know you've also done this many a time, and that Zilia is actually from a previous game.
She is from a previous campaign, and I kind of scraped her back to the bones to restart her for this one, because that campaign did not finish because, people move away, unfortunately. So she is like, imagine a manic pixie dream girl, but cool and awesome and smart. Is kind of what she is. And she is she's very empathetic towards small things. That's because she celebrates the small things. So like I said, she always has tiny critters in her pockets. She lives in a dollhouse. And so like when you go into the dollhouse, you sort of shrink down to dollhouse size. So we can put her dollhouse inside another house. We can put her dollhouse like anywhere we want to, because she's got that flexibility in a museum, in a library, whatever. And she also has, as an apostate, she's not an apostate in the way that is like grumpy at the world or against institutions. She's more an apostate because she can't really figure out rules and follow them. So she's just like, I just want to a la carte my magic. And so it's actually a brighter, sunnier, more positive version of the apostate.
Amazing.
Let's see what else. She has, one of her spells as an apostate is that she has like what's called plentiful pockets, which means that she has a bazillion pockets. She can put anything in them. And that she's often drawing things out of her pockets to like hand off to appease the people and do a little persuasion. So she's just sort of a little bit of joy, and probably would never hurt you unless you heard something else first. And her favorite spell is where she gets to pull a pocket of bees out of her pocket.
I love that so much.
Pocket bees.
Pocket bees.
Pocket
So
bees.
good.
She also has a pocket
Excellent.
dog.
The accessory I didn't
Excellent.
know I needed. Okay, so we have a good sense of a general sense of Zilia, and this is where the rest of you help build out what is around Zilia's house. So let's think of some neighbors, like one or two neighbors, which could be Keshav and his ex. But if you're secretly like, I want Keshav and his ex, then I suggest you think of an idea.
I want the dollhouse. Put the dollhouse in my place. I'm claiming it.
With all the foxes.
Yes.
Your neighborhood is Kathia's House.
Totally fair.
I'm not actually thinking of a house because I'm sort of jumping order, but that seems appropriate to the character a little bit. She's also an itinerant. And her
Okay.
thing is, since she is also a stage magician and a performer, she keeps trading performances at the local cafes and like bars and shit for like a place to sleep upstairs in the office. And so perhaps she has like seen the dollhouse out somewhere, picks it up, goes over, just puts it down, comes in one night, and it's like, who are you? That
That's
counts
a
as
good
neighbor, right?
Totally does.
That's a great neighbor, like some sort of theater. I was
Yeah.
initially thinking of
Yeah.
like what is energetically opposite to the wonderful cozy energy of a dollhouse, and I'm like actually a full-size theater really close to the dollhouse is really really cool, and maybe this is a theater that reacts to um if you are like it I'm trying to think of how to frame this. Maybe it is a theater that like um ensures that you'll have like a big memorable moment when you enter there.
Yes.
So
I
like it
love
is
that.
so it's like for good or for ill, right? You go to the theater, you have a good time, and that's like a nice core memory that you make. Or you go to the theater and you break up with your your partner right outside, right? Like,
Nice.
and it's like, oh, for example, if you were to like break up with your partner right outside the theater, it's like the environment around the theater like shapes around the genre or the vibe of like whatever
Cool.
is happening around it.
Oh, I
So it's
love
like,
that.
oh, it turns into a black and white like tearjerker drama or like an action movie sequence when people pick a fight nearby or something like that.
I have one tweak to that.
Go,
It
please.
latches onto the most salient emotion among its audience members at that time.
Oh,
So if
cool.
someone is having a terrible breakup, everyone else is like, why is
Oh, that's
the world
fun.
black and white? And
Oh
if
yeah,
somebody
oh
is
that's
really
cool.
enjoying a horror movie, good luck to the rest of the guests.
Hmm.
I
Gonna
think
be
the
a
dollhouse
day.
could have been a prop in one of the movies that came that like emerged out. Like
Oh,
it was
that's
strong
awesome.
enough
Yeah.
to
Oh,
make
that's
it come out of
cute.
That's
the
great. Yes.
Okay, so is the dollhouse, just to be clear, the dollhouse resides within the theater, or the dollhouse resides elsewhere but has been transplanted to the theater and perhaps brought back to its
Mm.
regular place? Is this the story of how you two met, or is this the story of where you are starting from, I guess?
I could go either way. I think there's a story there either way.
I think I like the idea of like accidentally transplanting the dollhouse out because the movie ended. Katia helped clean up everything. The dollhouse is still there. It's just so like she picks it up and puts it in her room, and it's just like, hi. And now we're
That's
just
awesome.
neighbors.
Okay, who stole the prop dollhouse? Fess up. Oh, someone lives in it now?
Hopefully not
Well, we can't
me.
claim it again. It's gone now.
Okay, I do
Awesome.
have one question. So, Katia lives in the back room of this theater, which you guys, we should come up with a name for this theater, I feel like.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is the back room affected by this
Oh
emotional
no.
tsunami?
That's
Like
I
terrible.
feel like it
is
should.
it like this is
It should get a little bit of it, honestly.
I think
Is
it's gonna get a
emotional
little bit no
tsunami
matter
the name
what.
of the
But
theater?
is Katia like constantly riding these waves, or is that sort of just on the other side of the wall?
No, she's constantly riding these waves, and it's fine. Her life is a mess as it is. It's slightly less bad in the sense that like it doesn't completely transform. So if it's an underwater scene, it's not just her boat isn't going to be floating on water. But it's going to suddenly be like nautical, and she has to start like picking lobsters out of her pillow. So it's minorly affected.
Does that give Zilia a reason to move the dollhouse, or are you like me too?
I think so. Zilia is a can have some augments on her house. And so I think I'm going to have her make an augment so she's not affected by the emotional
Okay.
stuff. Mostly because she has critters in there and she doesn't want them to be like terrified or anything. So I will find an augment that will protect her from those situations.
She has a
Which also
tiny,
means that she
perfect
can be a
bubble.
sanctuary.
That's true.
And sometimes when people get too scared, Katia drags them over. He goes like, "Can you put them in a safe room for a little bit till they're done having a panic attack?"
I love that. I also feel like does the theater make enough tears to actually like fill up the tranquility colored water in the other house? That would be amazing.
Now we're gonna end up living in the same Russian doll house,
We're okay with it.
and that's delightful. I don't think this neighborhood could possibly have an HOA to be upset at you, so we're fine.
The idea of it,
like show a sad movie.
the idea of an HOA in Saturnine is a wild concept because
I
I'm like,
I thought
I
about
love
it.
it so much. Oh no, Trevor!
When I was working on a game, they were going to be a main antagonist.
As they should be.
Yes.
Okay, so we kind of have a nested situation here. We need some neighbors for this theater, which actually, first of all, let's think of a name for the theater.
You know, you said emotional tsunami, and
Is that the name of the
maybe that's
theater?
their tagline.
That's a
They
good
come to the movie,
tagline.
stay for the emotional tsunami.
Yeah.
The name
was
that's
trying to
stuck
think
in my
of-
head is
Go
The
ahead.
Grand Maybe.
All right.
That's
Lovely.
very, yeah.
That's so
That's
good.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
How is maybe spelled? Like normal maybe?
I'm open to different spellings.
Because you could split it into two words and have it be like may be,
Be.
which is
Yeah,
like,
that's
what
what I was
emotion are you gonna
thinking.
get, right?
Ooh, I like
Mm.
What's up?
that.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, the way to read that name is so interesting. Ooh, that's fun. Okay,
All right.
I love that.
And his little
Ooh.
logo for B. It's the maybe.
Pocket bees.
Pocket bees.
Pokemon!
Oh,
Right,
this
what-
really is a nested Russian dollhouse situation.
So-
No,
So I'm
All right,
taking it B
who-
and grand maybe is with 2 E's.
Sometimes.
Azalea just keeps putting an E up there.
Okay, so neighbors of the Grand Maybe. These can be people who just live there, people who, work there, people who just sort of turn up. There's lots of possibilities here.
I really want there to be a phantom of the movie theater.
Yes! Yes!
Fun.
The Phantom of the Grand Maybe.
What's the
have
Phantom
I
of
done?
the Grand Maybe's deal?
I don't know. I just wanted him to be there.
It's somebody trying to make a serious movie like Oppenheimer, and it never works because the damn movie theater keeps warping everything.
Mm.
It's a documentarian.
Documentary.
Yes.
They're going, God damn it.
Yeah, maybe it was somebody who came to make a documentary of this movie theater and now
Mhm.
is stuck there as the Phantom. That's kind of fun too.
That's
Okay.
kind of fun.
Is this person a phantom like a ghost, or are they a phantom like Phantom of the Opera, where it's a guy living in the
I
ghost?
feel like it's Phantom of the
All
Opera.
just
It's
live in the
just some
theater now.
guy.
Both. Is it
It's
both,
just some
right?
dude.
Because ghosts are kind of different in Invisible Sun.
Yeah.
My first
either.
thought is like, do you guys remember the show What We Do in Shadows?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
The psychic
Mm.
vampire guy? He
Oh,
looks kinda like that, but he's
Okay.
Yeah.
dead, and he's so determined to make his boring, dry documentary.
Yes.
He is just lingering as a damn
Colin
ghost in
Robinson.
there.
That's his name.
Colin
Mm.
Robinson.
That's
Mm.
amazing.
And he
That's
died in the
amazing.
theater and can never get out.
Yeah.
Yes, until he's done with
Mhm.
his documentary, which is never going to
Yes.
happen because it is
Everything gets
chaotic.
exaggerated.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
so good. I love him already.
A Sisyphean task, it feels like.
Yeah.
If only
know
he would
what
give
you want
into
me-
whimsy.
No. No whimsy in his heart.
No whimsy.
I feel like this ghost man is gonna try and make you guys watch dailies. Like,
Oh
just try and
God.
get together. We'll see.
Celia, can I sit in your house while the ghost is in my room?
I love how you say
Always.
that. Like, you can keep him out.
Oh wait, I gotta get a ghost protection and an emotion protection. Dang.
Mm,
All right, so that's one neighbor.
mhm.
Another one.
I think I feel like moved out order, but the second thought I had was essentially like basically a student hostel that's like pressed up against it.
Yeah.
And
love
You can live
so,
cheap next to the emotional tsunami.
yes,
Yeah.
it's cheap for a reason.
Property
And like
values are way low.
sometimes you get weird dreams, and sometimes the rooms are, in the wrong places, but the rent is pretty good if you're starting out in Saturn. Like,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
there's this
Yeah.
like landlord slash superintendent who does live in the building along with this changing cast of random people who have showed up. And it's this tall, skinny, just incredibly like exhausted man who has run out of a sense of humor ages ago, but he inherited the building and now he is here. He's like a very depressed looking stork turned into a dude.
That is
mean,
quite a
this-
house daddy you got
I'm
there.
like, this is Invisible Sun. He could be an anthropomorphic
stork.
You know what? He
Yes.
can just be a depressed stork guy in that case.
Yes.
House
No.
daddy.
That's amazing. House daddy is a stork. Yep.
Hates it so much whenever there is a Marine Time movie in the stupid theater because the hostel is slightly lower and it floods.
Mm.
And so
And
that's
also
like
as a stork, he like has flashbacks to where he belongs every time there's like a water thing at the theater next door too.
he's just not in a good place, but he's stuck with the house because where else is he going to live and make money?
And we're making
Too
a
much
lot of sad
capitalism in
dudes.
this game.
This is gonna be sad dudes all over the place. Just layers of sad dudes around Whimsy.
Layers of Sad Dudes is my new band name.
Around Whimsy. I feel like that's so good.
I have to call out one small detail from the chat. Ben Rose says they're asking what the documentary is about. Ben Rose says that's the thing about documentaries, you don't really know until
It's true.
it's finished and edited. So
And
It's
I
been
think
about
that's
so
part of the
many different
problem.
things over the years.
Yeah.
I will be clinging to
I'm not
that.
gonna lie. I have pictured two people in my head for this Phantom. One of them is, I don't know if you all have seen the Instagram reels of Chet, the accountant guys. Yeah. Like that guy just walks in there. He's like, yeah, I thought you guys might like to see a new documentary. But the other one is just straight up Werner Herzog. Like he just floats into a room. Today I'm going to tell you why everything is terrible. You're going to watch it.
Okay. Because you are combining neighborhoods, I think we need at least one other neighbor. But we are going to also need like 3 points of interest. So that might like kind of go in together with some of these too.
Yeah.
I think
I
we
wanna
need
give-
to also have a happy student in the next door place, or like a student who counteracts the sad dudes. I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, I love that. I love the idea of like we need to add some joy and whimsy to this street. Yes.
Maybe just like a perpetual student that's just constantly, yes,
Ooh.
like one of those
That.
people that just never wants to leave the student lifestyle and they're just constantly stoked about whatever it is they happen to be studying at the moment.
They're doing the grad student shuffle, you know.
The grad student
like-
shuffle, exactly, yeah.
What are they studying right now?
Paleontology.
Nice.
Great. Brilliant.
What
Wow.
No
does
notes.
that even mean in this world?
No notes.
No one knows.
No notes. Brilliant.
That was so quick.
It's their
Cool.
best major so far, and they're very happy because none of their teachers can figure out like what the final year project should look like because they don't understand how paleontology works in Saturn. It's also just like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna be here
It's-
forever.
It's also like we don't talk about the war. So like, what are you submitting? You know what I mean?
They really hit the sweet spot.
I'm
I really
open
love
to
the
whatever
question.
this is, but I would so much love for one of her points of interest to be a shitty food place. Burger
Yeah.
joint, pizza, kebab store, anything. But it's gotta be
Okay.
kind of crappy and a place you like drag yourself to after a long adventure or after you've been out drinking until like 4:30 in the morning.
Mm.
It only tastes
Classic.
good after midnight.
Yeah. We all know those spots.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a fry bar and they only make fries with various sauces.
Yeah.
Cheese. Yes. Yes. Cheese fries.
And
Cheese
maybe
fries are.
and the cheese fries should be like all these different like toppings and stuff like that. We gotta surreal it up. Like what
Yeah.
sort of what
Shrimp.
energy?
Now that's not how that works. Surreal toppings, rundown strawberries.
I
Danny
imagine
Stork
this
really
place
likes the fries made with the
is
shrimp.
when you go and they're like, we have nacho cheese and we have aioli and we have your grandmother's perfume.
No. It's
And
all
the
different.
universe.
It's
which
all
is-
different levels of thrill and anxiety that you get from shoplifting specific items.
Oh my god!
Yeah, let me get the curly fries and drizzle on some high five gum from 7-Eleven.
Yeah. Man,
So like you just get like a little like
I love it.
Sold.
yeah.
I love it. That's
If you're
so
having a
fun.
really bad day, you know what, you're just like, give me the thick cut, put a BMW on there. You need a
curly
thrill.
fries with my grandmother's social security number.
That's amazing. Oh my god. Okay, what is this place called though?
Five fry discount.
Hyper.
That's hard to say. We're all gonna screw
Exactly.
that up.
That's the point. Things can't be easy to say in this game.
I do
Fair.
think it's in the rules actually. I
It
do.
is.
I think
I feel like it is because I read some of the words and went, I'm never going to know how to say that. That's like a fantasy name that I read and never say out loud and just refer to as the hero.
Yeah, there are certain things I'm not going to say until I hear all of you guys say them.
Yeah, and
because I'm not
specifically
confident.
Shauna. When I hear Shauna say some things, then I'm going to say them.
all of us are just gonna look at Shauna and then be like, ah, yes, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
It's...
We're going to be going
I
to...
pronounce it.
Yes, of course, yes.
Oh
So-
no.
I just want to make sure I didn't miss something. We have the theater, the Grand Maybe. There's a student hostel next to it. There is a
Fry
there's
shop.
a 5 fry bar that has the fries with order instead of how hot are they. It's how much anxiety and thrill from stealing do you get out of the fries. Did I miss another one, or are we still looking for?
No, I think that's
another
right.
two. All right,
Yeah.
we need. I think because the two of you are sharing this neighborhood, we need 2 more points of interest. If people are going to this theater, they can go get fries. Is there anything else?
A bar,
A bar.
obviously.
You do need a bar,
Obviously.
especially if you're eating fries that taste like stealing grandma's social security number.
Yeah, which
That
are
definitely
on
calls
point,
for a
by the way.
cocktail. What kind of bar is this?
Not
Is
like-
this like a bar, like a biker bar, like a gastropub, like a
I like that
Izakaya.
spectrum.
izakaya? What are we doing?
Those are the 2 that I know.
I think we should make it like something where they take all the, the head on all the beers and that's the foundation of it. So it's like if you it goes up and down in the sky as you're there, depending on how much head they're pouring out. So like you sit on like these little cloudy things. I don't know what you call that. Sky pub.
I love
Shauna,
that.
did I break you?
I love that so much. But have y'all seen this video? In Japan, there's a pub in Japan where they have like basically like a beer buffet sort of situation where they have all the casks around, so you pay like a flat fee, and then you go and like throughout the night you pay a package, and then you like take whichever beers that you
Oh
want.
no.
Like that might be a
Amazing.
fun thing. That might be a fun thing to like do for like this particular bar where you can like go essentially like serve yourself, and maybe the casks of like beer or whatever like drink we're leaning towards, like the little spouts tell you about the drink and tell you about
Oh,
the
I like that.
experience that you're
fun.
about
I
to
love
have.
Super
that.
fun.
I love
Or
that so
critique
much.
Very
you.
fun.
So like if
Or
you go up and
critique
you're
you.
just if you're a total goblin or something and you're gonna like make a suicide with like 4 or 5 beers, they're just gonna be yelling at you the entire time.
But they could tell you your fortune too.
Oh, there we go.
Fortune
But you
cookie
never
for
know if it's
beers.
true or not.
And it would get more and more unsettling the drunker that you get. You'd be like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
Or better, it might
like
be
that.
more
Yeah.
auspicious the drunker you get. You never know.
But will you
There's
remember it?
There's a rumor that if you get so drunk, eventually you will get your exact perfect fortune, and so people try it.
Oh yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Not
this
that
is
we're
great.
condoning drinking, by the way.
Of course not. By making it
There's a
sound
whole
awesome.
there's a whole
By making it
non-alcoholic
sound
buffet.
Oh god.
What's this stuff? It's like fermented. It's like a
Kombucha.
probiotic kombucha. I feel
Mm.
I like
we have
kombucha a lot.
We could do a
complimentary
kombucha.
kombucha
Yeah.
bar.
Katya's
in
not
there.
going in there.
It's
You'll have to
both.
drag her in.
Yeah,
It's
no.
over there.
Love that.
No, I take that back. The fox is like kombucha. She doesn't.
Ah, nice.
Just punish them by being like, we're not
Incredible.
going to the kombucha side. We are sitting on the beer side because you've been difficult.
God.
Okay. So we got a fry bar. We've got a floating beer bar. Give me one more. That'll cover two.
I know this
Some
is
kind of, like,
this.
museum or go ahead, sorry.
No, I just wanted to say, like, if we wanted to make, I know we were talking about points of interest, but a thing that I will throw into the ether, probably for Erin to go and and play with it as a
Love
GM, is like there should be one particular cask, like sentient cask that's like an informant, and I will, and that is it. I'm just gonna throw that, and now we can get back to the museum.
I love it.
You gotta find which cask is the one that's gonna give you the information.
Oh, you know what? I think there should be a bookstore, a very eerily normal bookstore. Everyone there is like egregiously normal and okay, and it faces the Grand maybe.
We need to make a rival
Suspiciously
for
mundane.
Zilia. We need to make a rival for Zilia, who lives in that who runs and lives in that bookstore. The opposite of like Manic Pixie, Pixie apostate, whatever that
That's
is.
awesome.
And the name of that
Who has
bookstore
watched things?
is Borders.
No.
That's where they went.
That's the name of the hostel. Is
But
this
if
an
you-
old bookstore sign that they took?
If you go
That's
to
awesome.
the bookstore though, and you spend too much time in there, it starts lengthening a little bit. The books start getting a little bit weird. And if you spend like an hour or so in there, you need to find the correct selection of books to provide strange customers that suddenly appear, or you're just stuck in the bookstore. But
Oh
you can
my
get
God.
delivery from the
You're giving
bookstore, and like
Trevor
it's fine.
flashbacks.
No, yeah, a little bit. It's fine.
Sorry, Trevor.
No, it's fine.
Here's a question. Actually, I have it. So it's a very normal. Is it normal from our perspective, or is it normal from the perspective of people living in Saturnine?
It is
Like, does it
very
look like-
normal from our perspective. It is weird as shit to everyone living in Saturn.
All right.
Big corporate America does not belong there, and Saturn does.
I love that. I love this kind of inversion that because everything is very surreal and strange, that you can get this like distressing strangeness of it, something that is very basic and boring to us. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Last thing, we need some problems, issues, rumors associated with.
It sounds
all
like
this
it's
stuff.
mostly problems.
It does sound like there's a lot of potential problems.
We live in Saturnine. There's gotta be problems. There's gotta be problems. All right, let's see.
maybe something with the students, maybe something with the.
We should do something with this. We should have a mystery happen amongst the students, I feel.
Yes.
I mean, think about every single urban legend you've ever had at like a student's hostel. Like we should do something with that. I don't know what, but that's a vibe I'm feeling.
Yeah, like what if I feel like they should be protesting something and tie that into this urban legend. Like, I don't know what that is though. I like the
What if
idea.
they randomly protest things that have not happened yet, and so they
Oh,
sort of
Ooh,
prophesize what is
good.
happening?
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's so
yes.
good.
Oh yeah.
I
like
love
that.
that so
Oh,
much.
that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because time's a weird, stupid Saturday too. Time is weird.
I have a
that's-
really silly one.
Oh,
Yeah.
tell me.
You guys can veto it all. So when we were talking about hostels, my first thought is, bed bug infestation. And because I'm staring at my giant ass kitty over there,
Baby.
We all are.
there is a dead cat infestation that shows up every now and then, kind of like tribbles. And if you don't dust your room, it starts growing and growing into a progressively larger cat, and that eventually becomes something that will start stalking the students and everyone else in the neighborhood to eat them.
Does this just happen at this hostel, do you think? Like, is there something about this hostel that makes that a thing?
I don't know.
Part of me is like, if it's
Interesting.
like bed bugs, y'all are about to have a
Anybody-
problem.
Yeah.
We are about to collectively have a problem, y'all. We're about to have a problem.
Have you guys seen a picture of the wrong cat that is part of the Invisible Sun
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
creature? That's what I was
Yes.
thinking of too, is not just cats, but the wrong
Oh,
cat.
It gets
I-
better and wronger.
Oh.
Oh, I will just shout this out from the chat. Cassius does ask if the bookstore has a cafe.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
And it's just a normal cafe. Like everything's normal here, right? Like you get your coffee. There's nothing weird about the coffee. You don't remember an old memory. You don't like see in different colors. You go, you have your coffee, and you leave.
That
It
is
And
feels like such a tourist trap for Saturday,
It's so
right?
novel.
It's
so
literally a
novel.
tourist trap.
I love that. That's
Okay.
very fun.
Long
So-
fur baby.
Oh Lord.
Pulling up what you've got. I think on the whole, the theater feels like net negative. I feel like that's going to be a negative thing overall. There'll be
Yeah.
some good points, but I feel like the emotions that
Mostly.
movies yank on tend to be ones that you enjoy
I mean-
in this condensed space.
I mean, look at the people who live here. Right? How's the theater's meant to respond?
The documentarian ghost, definitely a negative.
He's a bummer.
He's a bummer. The happy student is a positive. The stork guy. Do you feel like he is a negative or a neutral?
He's
I
a
don't-
neutral. He's
it
just
feels like
depressed.
He's down, and any downness is going to come on the students more than it is on the neighbors. So
Yeah, and I
He's
think
just
he's really
0.
competent. So like
Yeah.
that feels like a balance,
Mm.
right? Like he's
There's a
probably-
quiet sadness to him.
yes.
A melancholy, if you will.
He can never stop vacuuming. Why wouldn't he be sad?
Oh.
That poor guy.
He's just collecting kitties out of his hostel every day and just sweeping them down. It's just like, "Meow, meow, 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 meow."
Okay. The beer bar with the casks that tell your fortune, positive, even if they're judgy, still feels like a lot of fun. The fry bar feels like a positive, even though it's a
Yeah.
little weird.
I would love it.
The bookstore is stumping me because I feel like
Big
it's
negative.
a neutral, but it's really upsetting me a little.
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah,
It
it
gives
gives-
me a
it-
negative.
It
I
gives
do-
me anxiety thinking about it.
I do like the
I know
idea
it's a
of it
negative.
being a tourist trap, like Shauna said.
Yeah,
Like,
it also
that-
brings in
Yeah.
a lot of tourists, which is it's a negative.
Nah.
But I
It
mean,
just-
it's good for all the other businesses, but
yeah.
we don't want them.
Also, why is it trying to keep you there? What the fuck happens to you after it's got you after so long? Like that's
You
terrifying.
become the next book.
I'd be okay with that.
And then cat infestation, absolutely a negative. As lovely as the cats are, the fact it gets bigger and bigger and longer.
But then
and
you can bring it home and
That's
make it
all I
little.
have right there.
No, no,
You said they will
stork
stalk and
man.
eat us.
yeah.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, that's right.
It's like the owl infestations in Futurama. Like they're adorable and everything, but it eventually gets to the point it's a problem.
It's a problem. The ecosystem cannot cope.
No,
Nope.
I feel like the
look,
student
think of all the
protest
fur balls, man.
is a neutral, because that could go either way.
Yeah.
Even though it's eerie, you could find out good things.
Yeah.
And the cafe is a positive. The cafe is perfectly fine. Nothing is wrong with the cafe.
I
It
don't
has
like
good
it when you say it
coffee.
like that, though. Why'd you
I
say
know
it like
you
that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
You
does not
have
trust
it.
me.
you have ended up with 3 positives and 4 negatives, so you each get a despair.
I'd love a despair.
My
Delicious.
first despair.
And this is
Grief,
also where
Sadness.
you would
Got
get
in the
to
way.
assign a wicked key to someone who made a suggestion you quite like. So, since you're sharing this, I think you each get to do that.
Oh, fun. My God.
I mean,
Okay.
I feel like we because it's structurally, because I want to be fair also, right? Like structurally, we have 2 itinerants that are like tagging along to like the neighborhoods that are being created. So maybe that Shauna should decide like who you
Yes.
want to give the wicked key for, because this is first and foremost your neighborhood that we will be.
That
Oh,
is,
it is,
that is
isn't
fair.
it?
Yeah.
I think my favorite of the whole thing is I really love the idea of the emotional tsunami, but I don't remember who came up with that.
I think that was Cass.
Yeah, it was Cass.
I
Yeah.
didn't come up
Yeah.
with the tagline though. I think somebody else.
No,
That
I
was
mean,
Shauna.
I said it.
The
I
idea.
said
No, that was Aaron. That was
tsunami,
Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron
No,
can't have
I
a
don't
key.
get to get a
Kasha came out with the emotional tsunami. I like narrowed it down into it only being tied to a single person's emotion at that given. So I think Kasha
Incredible.
should have it.
Perfect.
Me? To me?
I like how you're like, hello.
I was like, no, I was just being off about it, but like, okay, like whichever, Shauna, you're the final adjudicator who gets the wicked key.
I
split it in
passed
half.
it along, and then it got passed along again, and we're all going to use it together anyway. So who's
Okay.
going to keep it the safest? I have to say, Keisha, I'm not sure that I trust you to carry our
He's
freaking
very
key
kind,
around.
though.
I'm so my stuff is safe.
Okay, all
I
right.
think the biggest, correct me if I'm wrong, the vibe I get is the biggest concern if Keshav has the key is that he's going to go use it for whatever reason he's decided to use it.
That's the problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the risk.
That's the vibe.
that's the vibe. That's the problem. He's very much ask for forgiveness rather than permission sort of a person.
I
That's
love the
not
idea.
who you want holding your stuff.
I love the idea that along the way he stops at five fries discount and is like, "Hey, so I just stole this. Could you put this on a fry?"
I love the idea that whoever is the like main shopkeeper of the fry place is like, Keshav, you gotta talk me through the thrill of you stealing faces, right? Like I gotta make that a flavor. And Keshav's like, would you like to know whether boy?
Are we gonna walk in there and he's gonna have a different face someday? This
Yeah.
fry guy's gonna be.
There was a part of me. We ran a D&D campaign for a long time on this channel, and I played a character which was based entirely on having a really high charisma score and lying about everything. And I feel like the Cecilia in me is like, no, man, you got to figure out what can you get from him and just string him out. Just like get as much as you possibly can. Just tell him you forgot your face at home. It's fine. Okay.
Yes.
So next, Trevor.
Oh,
tell
God.
us about Nicoal.
So Nicoal.
Oh.
What?
Sorry, real quick. Thank you for the sub donation.
Oh, hey, we got Hype Train.
Benro and Gleaming Metal. Yeah.
Yo, rock.
Okay. Nicoal, tell me.
So, like I said, I have like brief outlines of things. I actually worked on like a little more specific thing for recent stuff for her, and kind of went into like what her house is. So like, her recent thing is that her parents were recently removed from existence. She has
That's
no
ominous.
memory of them, but photos and evidence of their existence still exist.
Awesome.
She lives in their family mansion, though only the front half of the house is truly safe to inhabit. Past the library, the hallways and rooms shift and change infinitely. And strangely, the house is staffed by moving statues that seem to come from the back of the mansion.
Ooh.
Concern.
Does Nicoal know where they're coming from?
Nope.
Or does Nicoal avoid going back there to find out? Or is it like you go back there and you're like, what is happening?
She goes back there if she's got a free weekend, because probably
Got
gonna
it.
be there for the weekend. Yeah.
Love it.
That mostly
She's
just comes,
actively trying to figure this out.
not like actively, more of just like, I don't got anything going on. I could wander around some
Okay.
hallways. Comes from my love of the back rooms and Rose Red.
I approve.
Okay, I did forget one small thing. So, when your characters were in Shadow, what was their deal? Like,
That
what-
I don't know. I do know I want it to be something that is like, I don't know, like politically important is correct, mob important, like mob adjacent, I guess. Like, I don't know what there is in the Invisible Sun world, but something where
consigliere, but you're the clerk for the consigliere.
yeah, but you know, they got a mansion, they have a family mansion house and whatever. So yeah, I got to figure out something for that.
Okay.
But I think it probably is involved in why they are no longer existing.
Okay. So more in the vein of like
I mean, I put her
Mafia
arc.
princess.
Yeah, I
sort of
like.
thing.
I feel like it works with the arc that I gave her. So like, you know, we'll see
What'd
where
you
that
give
goes.
her?
Revenge.
Okay. Okay, and then Katia was a stage magician, right?
Yes, a stage magician. She wasn't necessarily terribly good. She mostly did close up in various restaurants, occasionally ran scams when necessary, but was, trying to move towards a more ethical kind of life in the shadow beforehand.
Love it. And what about Zilia? I know what it used to be. Is it the same?
Yeah, I think I'm going to change it to give her character a little bit more depth. I think that she actually was I think she was like a badass boss bitch from like some high CEO company.
Oh my
I don't know
God.
what skill that would give me in the now. Maybe like, I'll have to think about that.
I don't
Because
have
you
them
could
listed in front of me. Part of me's like it's something along the lines of like a negotiation or intimidation kind of thing.
Oh yeah, but
potentially.
she wouldn't use that. She wouldn't use her intimidation now. So maybe like what did she learn in
Power
that
suiting.
space? Like,
But what if she
Action.
really had to? Then what?
but like maybe something more like persuasion, where she
Yeah.
like learned how to like talk to people, and that feels more like the way she would use that skill now, I think.
That makes sense.
Cool.
I think.
Oh, and she needs
I-
an object. Oh, she has she has her bag. Like her CEO bag.
Mm.
But that's the
Nice.
bag that I showed today that the creature lives in now. So
Aw.
So just to kind of give me a full picture, this sort of other self of Zilia is like something she is very much shed.
yeah.
Like what does she think about? So actually, I should say, because we have a mix of viewers who are big fans of Invisible Sun and people new to it, part of the world is that there was this great war in actuality, the fully surreal world we are currently making some details about. And during that, these characters fled to Shadow, which is the world under the Grey Sun, which is this world. So
Right
you
now.
had a boring normal life.
Yes.
And then
They're the kind of job where people are like, what kind of company do you want run? And nobody really actually knew the answer.
You just use the word synergy a lot.
And
Circle back.
organic
Talk
growth.
Synergy.
I'll circle back. Put a pin in it.
We'll circle back to it.
She
Oh.
hated herself. It's fair.
There is something about that phrase, we'll circle back to it, that just absolutely sends this like crawling feeling up my spine.
Nothing makes me feel like just starting to swing fists at my desk than corporate talk. Stop it! No!
Right. And then, yes, they bring something back with them from Shadow, a sort of talisman. Is that Kathia's cards, or is it something different?
It is a deck of cards specifically. It is this deck of cards simply because I love this one the most. It has a little bit of
Beautiful.
serpents and stuff.
That's a rad deck of
like
cards.
That is.
All right. Okay, back to Nicoal.
Yo.
You are going to figure out how exactly your family is positioned to be powerful and lined up for trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And Nicoal has a job outside of this. It's not just like mafia princess.
Yeah, no.
Or maybe a little bit mafia princess.
I mean, maybe. Not against
Actually,
it.
that's sort of a question to consider, is how much does Nicoal feel like her parents have impacted her success? Is she aware she's a Nepo baby, or does she deny
I mean,
it?
that's such a great question, right? Like, she doesn't have memories of
Yes.
her parents, but the evidence of their existence is still there. It'd be really funny if she doesn't remember that she's part of a crime family and has been, like, missing, like, months worth of meetings.
Oh no!
Like, she's just like, nah, this is just where I live. There's pictures of weird people on the walls that apparently I've been with. I don't know.
So they were a crime family in Shadow, potentially, but they are definitely a crime family in...
Yeah, I definitely
Saturday.
like them being a crime. See, here's the funny thing. I didn't realize originally you were asking about like what they do in Shadow. I do love the idea of them being like a crime family in the like under the Invisible Sun. In Shadow, though, I think it'd be really funny if they were like the founders of some terrible tech company.
Do you think Zelia was like within
like in Shadow, her parents were just like, AI's great. They, that's really the future.
We created an AI to create AIs.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's how the statues happen. The manifestations of the whole AI thing.
Oh,
It's
wow.
just a bunch of models become semi-sentient.
Okay, so...
Diabolical.
Nicoal lives
That's what I'm
in
here
her
for.
parents' mansion with the statue servants and the remnants of their existence that you can't remember. Let's who lives near her? What are the neighbors
Great
like in this place?
question.
Hey, like, what kind of neighbors do you have near mansions? Is my first question.
It's true.
I
It's true,
think-
especially one that has an infinite like back section. Also, Infinite Back Section is my new band name.
I feel like someone has moved in recently who's like who's like trying to like
See,
crack the case of Nicoal. Like, is she actually doing the mob work now? Is she like?
well, here's the thing. I'm not gonna lie. Part of me thought I was like, well, I mean, like a mansion with an infinite number of rooms. Valiant's character kind of fits it.
I think that's a wonderful
Yeah.
potential thing. The watercolor onsen is in a very shishi neighborhood.
I
Yeah.
love that
That is true.
because there's an implication here of like my ex is moving up in the world and I'm still there. You know what I mean? Like I
I love that you're
that.
the worst.
I am the worst.
I love it. I love
You're
it.
the
I am
best.
the worst.
You're the best
Okay.
at being the worst.
If the watercolor onsen is in the mansion's neighborhood, we're gonna have to talk about the ex. What is Kesha's ex's deal?
Oh, I think Kesha's X, because I did make an X character before in the original iteration of Kesha, and you know what? I kind of want to bring them back and just change pronouns around. Like, I think his name is Love, and he is a very complete opposite to Keshav in the sense of like
Aw.
very, very like conscientious, very considerate, well put together, has like a direction, is very much like Taurus Capricorn energy, right? Like this is like a person who's like, I know what I want, I know how I know what I want, I this is the things that bring me comfort, and I want my life to be surrounded by stability, and yet, and yet.
Clearly, he also
Disaster
craves a little
cave.
chaos.
It's the thing that when you have had such a chokehold when being with someone or a situation with lots of chaos, that feels like stability to you and what is routine and expected. So I think there's a potentially a fear of like, oh, if Kesha does finally pick up and leave and go where the wind takes him in the other corners of Saturn, what is Love left with in that regard, right?
I like that.
And
Here's a question-
I've definitely stolen his identity. Yeah.
Oh my fucking gosh.
I have.
it.
I haven't used it yet, but it's in my back pocket.
And the fries taste amazing.
They do.
This is the question I don't know the answer to because you said you stole his face and you haven't used it yet.
Haven't used it.
Is stealing his identity just stealing his face, or are there more things within this world entailed in stealing his identity?
So I feel so Keshev's forte is the lives in fluid form, and as you like develop your forte, you get different aspects of like shape shifting that come with it. So we start off with face shaping. So currently Keshev's capabilities and skill only go that far, but there is like a way for that to like develop further as that forte gets developed further and further. So yeah, I don't know if that answers your question at all.
Do you have steal his bank account as a level of your forte?
That would be so funny. I have to double check, but I wouldn't be surprised. This is Invisible Sun. I wouldn't put it. I wouldn't put it past multi-club games.
Just
Take his social security.
Yes.
Okay, you stolen his
And I don't think
face.
like I need everyone to understand that like Keshav doesn't have a grander plan.
That's so clear.
I think we got
Yeah,
that.
okay.
Didn't really
I just
get
need
the
that to be
impression of a
clear.
guy with a plan.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not a guy with a plan. This is he goes around stealing faces, being like, "This is going to be a tool that will help me later." And when later comes, I will know how to use this.
Exactly.
I respect that. I respect that.
I do. And I think you've
Headlining.
painted a really good picture because like when you were talking about taking your ex's face, I was like, well, maybe he took it as like a reflex, but he's kind of conflicted about using it. And then by the time you're done talking, I'm like, no, he's just fucking waiting for the moment to use it. Like he just hasn't come to it yet.
So I do have a question for you about
Mm.
Keshav and Love. So you've clarified what you think Love. What is it about Keshav that Love is still holding on to? Is there something about Love that Keshav is still holding on to? Is there something about him that, besides the fact that he's got space at his house and his house sounds pretty banging, is there something about him?
It might be the banging part.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think
Like if you dig down, is there something?
if I
in
dig
there?
down, I think Love is attached to an idea of Keshav he believes actually exists, like deep down, and that there is
him.
I can fix him. Really, I think I can fix him energy.
Oh
Like
man.
that, like I think Love believes in the sincerity of Keshav, and I'll tie that in to Keshav's deal, and that is actually Keshav. I think Keshav is not without conscience, and Keshav like is not like you know he does. I think the problem with Keshav is that he is afraid of that vulnerability, and is
Oh.
hiding it with all this bravado and all of this sort of like um this windswept personality. And I think the thing that Keshav holds on to by being around Love is that stability, right? Like he will run and cause chaos, but it's like but like I keep coming back to this because there's a semblance of stability that is needed, whether he will
Yeah.
admit it or not, right?
That's so
So I
sad.
think it is really sad and really messy, but I feel like plenty of gays know what this kind of relationship feels like.
Okay, here's a new question. What does
Mm.
Nicoal think of Love? Because this is your neighbor.
Mm.
Is this like you're peeking over the fence watching the show? Is this
Oh
like
my
somebody
God.
you know from way back and you're giving him advice?
That'd be fun.
No,
Dude,
I'm not gonna
just break
lie.
up with him.
My gut feeling on this, unfortunately, is kind of my own way with my own neighbors, which is I don't remember what their names are. I see them when I go into my house. I give them a little wave, and I just keep going.
I love
Nicoal
that.
is
Yeah.
kind of that neighbor. Here is a
Like,
question.
if Keshav came over and was like started talking about Love, I'd have to go, who? The one living next to you. Which way?
Okay,
Oh, okay, that one. Yeah, no, okay.
This is a question. Let's be real. When you are doing that, if you are still seeing your neighbors, you have a nickname. You have a nickname for this neighbor. What is the nickname for Love, do you think? Go with your gut.
What does
Oh,
Love look
no.
like?
That's up for discussion.
Oh,
You tell
okay.
me. And I think
I
think
don't
Valiant gets
know
to
why,
veto
but
if you're
the
like,
entire
he's a dapper
time-
gecko. You can be like, I don't do that.
I don't know why, but the entire time that this person has been talked about, I've just been picturing some blue dude. And
Yes,
so like
I love that.
literally just blue dude.
What is Blue Dude's nickname for you, Nicoal?
That's a good question. I don't know from the way
That
that you
bitch?
described
I don't
Love,
know.
I feel like Love knows about Nicoal. This idea that he's conscientious and he's directed.
Yeah.
He knows himself. He's like, I feel like
Love-
he knows your name, but he doesn't know. I wonder how much he wants to know, right? Is he the
Yeah.
kind of neighbor who brings...
No. Better yet,
Muffins
he
and
does
stuff.
know my name because we
Yes.
did interact. She just does not remember.
I also feel
Full on
struck-
introduction and everything. He remembers that is Nicoal. She remembers that's Blue Dude.
I also want to give a bit of darkness to Love because I'm like, yes, no, we should complicate this image a little further. I think Love is extremely ambitious. I think that's the thing that both Keshav and Love actually share, is that they're both very driven and very ambitious. And I think that it would be fun for the reason that Love knows Nicoal and Nicoal's name is because Love did extensive research
Oh, I
on
love
the
that.
neighborhood before moving in.
So he wants in on the crime family she doesn't remember.
Whether it's in the crime family or having connections or having influence, I haven't decided so far. And honestly, I am super happy for Keshav to not know because he is not conscientious enough to actually like dig deep into what is Love's deeper motivations. That I'm handing this plate of knives over to Aaron. I'm like, here, please enjoy.
it.
Choose which one looks good to you, and then stab me with it later. I look forward to it.
love the variety of knives that
You're
I
welcome.
Yes. have to say.
So
I do
does-
wonder because Love doesn't have a neighbor name for Nicoal, but does Kashav? Because Kashav strikes me as someone who is not But do you even know who the neighbors are? Are you paying? Are you paying that little?
Oh,
attention?
Nicoal is beautiful. Of course I do. I have noticed Nicoal. Of course. I think like the nickname that Kesha would have for you is Lady in Scarlet. And
Oh,
That's nice.
Ooh.
That's really
and
classy.
it's just like you seem so classy and beautiful. You know?
Oh, get to
I
know
love
me.
it.
Yeah. Well, also get to know me. So this is a problem we both get to have.
I love that.
So did Love know Nicole's parents before they poofed?
I'm
Like-
looking at Aaron. I don't need to know this.
I think that's an interesting
yeah, that-
question because the other part is
Yeah.
like, how far does the erasure happen?
Oh,
Is it everybody?
yeah.
I think it is extensive to like everyone outside of the group that did it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So if Love's very
Noted.
detail oriented, he may have some, I don't know, journal entries that he doesn't understand.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe also he's moved on to something
Cool.
else. I guess we'll find out.
We'll
But
find
here's
out.
the
I
thing: you
think
need
that's
another neighbor, at least one more
Oh,
neighbor.
well, it's actually two people. It's one of those just past middle-aged couples that have started to look so close like each other that you can't tell if they're
Oh.
related or not.
Do they also
And
have a dog that looks like them?
They have a dog that also
No,
looks
it's no.
disturbingly
They
like
have
them.
dog heads.
They have
Please
dog
do not give
heads.
the dog a
the
human
dog
head.
is
I
a
might
human
die.
head. The
Yeah,
dog
they-
is
they-
a
But
human
but
head.
yes.
the
They've all
dog,
kinda
the
switched
human
places.
head dog looks exactly like them.
Yeah, the
The,
way that they used to.
they're like the little white dogs too, right? Like the
Rusty white eyes.
yeah,
Yeah.
ostentatious
God.
collars.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very nosy. They're always like trying
Yep.
to figure out what's going on. They're
Mm-hmm.
who's
Nicole's
coming in,
prone
who's
to
going
saying
out.
You're barking up the wrong tree. Go away.
Yeah. No, like they're the worst. Like they come over and they're like, "Well, we were just perusing the property lines, and
Oh no.
and you know,
Oh, no.
things have been moving around in the world, and so like we just wanted to make sure that they, you know, that everyone was still owning what they deserve, you know."
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
I love it. Like
I also love the idea that they're in
HOA,
like really
just
fancy
out of force
clothes
of will.
and burying bones in the back.
Yeah.
But it's not like bones. Like they went to the store and bought them specifically to bury them.
They also have
Just all
decorative
Halloween
bones.
Decorative bones.
They also have decorative
Decorative
bones. You
bone.
know, like those little snack
Valiant, that can
packets.
be
or, like,
your new band name.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll take that on.
How about some points of interest? I
Um
assume you're living in a fairly residential area, but maybe not.
yeah, no, I love the idea of a point of interest being the it's not a gated community, but the road leading to the area does have a gate that does only talk in riddles.
I love
This is
that.
this is so funny because the thing I was going to suggest for a point of interest is that like many ostentatious residential areas, does anyone know how the roads work and where to go, or like which area of the residence you're going to? You end up at the wrong guardhouse. So maybe there's something about the road of like it will, if you do not have a resident with you or in the vicinity or have like a
I love
permission
that.
thing
Or
from
know
it,
who you're visiting. Like
or know who you're visiting,
it-
you
it-
just
it's called the
Circle
Road of
around.
Intent.
yes.
Nice.
And
Yeah. Yeah. I like this idea too that one of the rows in particular, all the houses are the same and you can just go in and out of them. And so like somebody might go home and land at house number 3, even though they live at house number 1 and they can't tell the difference at all. Like
Love it.
the same inside, outside, everything.
But
It's such a fun
But if
neighborhood.
you go driving down that road and you have no intent that matches up with the people or places that live there, you just end up at an Applebee's.
No, it's like
No,
it's a
one of the
high-end
fry
thing.
shops.
Yeah, you end up in
It's a
RC.
franchise.
Oh yeah, it's a franchise. You end up at five discount. There we go. I couldn't even remember what the fuck it
Number
was.
2.
Yeah, yeah. It's a franchise. I like that.
If it's going to be a
Mhm.
fancy ass neighborhood, we do need an evil HOA.
Hang
I
on,
We
think
need
hang
an
on.
it's
evil
true.
Loki
HOA.
Grider
So-
said an apple with bees. Sorry, I really like
That's
that one.
amazing.
I love
That's
I
that.
really
amazing.
like
And you
that.
have to drive through it to get
Yeah,
out. Like it's
yeah.
so big.
I like
That's,
it.
it's
I-
very Richard scary.
The reason I specifically said it's not a gated community is because I do feel like if an HOA does show up in this, like I will force it to be an antagonist. Like I will fucking
I'm
fight
okay with
someone.
that.
I feel like Aaron's got better plans than me being like, fuck the HOA.
Truly, are there
Maybe
better
there
plans?
was an HOA, and one of the points of interest is where Nicoal dumped all the bodies.
Oh,
Damn.
good.
Or your parents. That could
Parents?
be a thing you
Parents
don't know
could be.
about.
Good babe.
They're a crime family.
The gate witnessed it, but it can't tell anyone because it's all in riddles.
What do the
That's
ghosts
amazing.
of HOA members do?
You know,
I think
The
HOA.
ghost. Oh, the ghost of the. Oh, there we go. There's the second point of interest. It is. It is the abandoned HOA department that is haunted by the former
Yeah.
HOA employees
Yeah.
who have lost all power over the area. Like
What's it
their
called?
way of
What's-
haunting is by like going outside of a house and be like, the lawn's a little long.
And your
You
neighbors
didn't
are
take out your
constantly-
trash on time.
That's
The
amazing.
neighbors
decorations
constantly
are a
trying to
little
figure
too
out a way to
tall.
resurrect them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, especially because they want to get rid of all the bones that the bone couple
Yeah, yeah.
leaving around their house.
Mhm.
Are
Maybe the
all
bone
the other
couple's, like, off
residents
them.
some variety of cute pets?
No. I think it's just kind of up in the air. But again, like I feel like Nicoal, like this is one of those like weird areas where like there's a lot of space between like remember the old Addams family
Yes.
like how like there was space
Yeah.
between each of them. That's how it is. Like Nicoal can only see dog people and love. Like that's like the road
What a life.
curves, and once you go past the curve, you better have an intent or you're eating some fries.
I love that.
This is not a point of interest, but I just had this idea because of the growing mystery we are surrounding around Nicoal and her parents and family. I forgot the name of the faction, but like there's guards, right? The like Saturnine guards, essentially like cops, right?
Yeah.
Is there one that just keeps checking up on the neighborhood because
Oh
of
no.
what's going on?
I
And
like
like the
it.
wider questions of the missing like cogs of this particular crime family. Oh, their scion is still left at the house, but she seems
I feel like
fine.
because like again like I like this memory erasure thing. Like I think that they would be visiting more as in like, why are you living here?
Yeah.
And it's
I
like,
love
well,
that.
like I guess I have the house has got my name on it, like my last name, so it's got to be mine, right? Because they don't remember that
All
there
my
is a crime
stuff is
family.
here.
Mm.
My pictures are on the walls. There's a portrait of
Yeah.
me. I don't know who the other two people are,
Yeah.
but
The thaw. Yeah? Those are the enforcers?
Yeah.
What are
Yes.
they called? What was it? The thaw?
Thaw. THAH.
Oh.
Which is oddly premonition, considering.
I heard something completely different and pictured bowls of soup with legs and arms instead.
I mean, I feel like there could be a soup person. All right. I think too, what I like about that is even if they've been erased from existence, there are clearly remnants of them if you have pictures and things, which means there are clearly crimes they've committed that left behind evidence. And so they might not know who they're looking for. They might not even remember why this is important,
Yep.
but they might still come bother you.
Yeah, I like that.
They killed Colin.
No.
Your family was partially responsible for that death. That's how he died.
That he was gonna do a documentary on them, and they're like,
He's out.
Get him out of
Okay.
here.
There we go.
What?
I'm stealing the neighbor's name from I don't know if y'all watch the show Ghosts. I love that show.
I love that so
the
much.
dog-headed couple's name are the Farnsbys. I'm stealing it from them
Nice.
because that's
Isn't that
exactly who I
Incredible name
pictured
for a
in my
dog,
head.
too.
Yeah.
Is that an orgy couple?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
I've not
I
seen the
was
show,
gonna
but now I'm
say-
intrigued.
Gotta watch it. It's good stuff.
Issues, rumors, dog couple orgy does feel like it falls under that
Yeah.
category, but
Dog pile.
only if they're bothering you about it.
Oh.
What's going on? What's the problem? You have the enforcer. That could be
Yeah.
considered a problem.
Yeah.
That is definitely a problem.
I agree with that.
Another one? Or rumor.
Rumor. What? This environment is rife for a rumor. And I'm trying to think of a good one. We
Right?
gotta think of a rumor. Oh.
So does the rumor need to like pertain to Nicoal or just the neighborhood?
No, just the neighborhood.
Neighborhood.
The Farnsbys have a child that they have disowned.
Oh, scandal.
Yeah.
Scandal.
They have a cat head?
Especially because they got a
Or-
dog
Oh.
instead. Terrible.
I don't know that the Farnsbys abandoned
Bad
child
open.
is your decision.
That's fair. I imagine they don't talk about it.
It's true.
Mm.
What a
Like the
useful
war.
little thing you just gave me.
Oh no.
All right.
Terrifying.
I have a
Okay.
horrifying idea related to that.
Let's-
Oh no.
No.
It is a related rumor.
What
What
was
if
it?
the dog? What if one of the rumors is also they disowned the child, but the child's still there. The child is the dog.
Oh God.
No.
Full
Make a
Metal
rumor.
Alchemist 4.
Not the Full Metal Alchemist horror.
How dare you?
I've done
We
my
were all
time.
having a great
I
time.
did my time.
How
Part of
dare
me
you?
Yes.
That's like, okay, setting aside the truth, the veracity of that particular detail, which of you, Nicoal or Keshav, is the one who spread that?
Nicoal. I love
right,
I
maybe.
love that you asked that question. But if we were in a physical table space, I feel like the energy of that question was like, all right, who's spreading that rumor? Nicoal or Keshav? Stares at Valiant Dorian.
Yes.
I just kept writing. I knew it wasn't me.
That's an
I
interesting thing. Maybe it's neither of you, but I wonder if you each think the other did it, or if there's someone else in the neighborhood.
I wouldn't put it past Keshav to spread the odd rumor.
And I wouldn't
Because
put it
it's
past
funny.
Nicoal to be like, I wouldn't put it past me to do that.
Just blame it on the HOA ghosts. All right.
Oh, he
we
would
got-
definitely spread rumors about the ghost for sure.
All right. So, as far as the neighborhood, does it feel like a good rounded out neighborhood?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I feel
Yep.
like love is a net positive. If
Yeah.
you go as a reason, then you have, a relative
Pending future events, yeah, overall
Oh, yeah.
positive.
He does feel like someone with the capacity to turn out to be like the BBEG of this whole campaign, if that
Terrifying thought.
which I love. The Farnsbys feel kind of like a
Neutral?
negative.
Negative.
They're a little neutral, but the
Negative.
nosiness and the
Yeah.
the vibe I got is like these people, given the opportunity, might restart the HOA as
Yes.
long as they can be sure they're not going to get whacked. Riddlegate feels like
Neutral?
maybe a neutral, like
I
frustrating,
forgot that
but
I
fun.
invented that, and I was like, Riddlegate. What problem did we invent?
The Riddlegate. I don't know. I guess it depends on if you like riddles. I like riddles, so
Yeah.
neutral. Because
See-
come home drunk, that's the last thing you want to deal with.
Oh,
See,
it's the
that's the
last.
thing, though. This is how Aaron knows that I love and adore her. I didn't make it a rhyming gate.
I was in an actual play show once where the audience got to vote on what happened, and they voted that we were all cursed to rhyme. And it turns out, while I can make up little stupid songs on the spot, I cannot actually rhyme on the spot. And I just shut down for like 15 minutes going,
Would have done the same thing.
thing.
I mean, it's not like you needed to say anything. You've got Mark Meir there just
That's true.
going off.
There
Which
is
also
a
made me
spell
look-
where you have to rhyme in order to make the spell work in Invisible Sun.
Gross.
Gross.
I remember that spell. I remember it.
What do we feel about the road of intent?
Oh, that's a
Feels kind
negative,
of a
man.
negative.
That's a negative.
But it is
I mean, like
It's a
But worst
positive
case
if you're
scenario,
a
you end up
franchise
in
owner.
Fryland.
Yeah, it's a positive if you're the franchise owner of that fry shop.
I mean, you get some good fries.
Yeah.
If you've
Yeah,
got
the
ADHD, you're
positive-
never making it down that road.
Which is why
Empty your
Keshup has
mind.
to.
If you want fries, empty your mind. Walk.
This is why Keshup has had I nearly said headcanon as if I'm not the creator of this character. Like I think the canon is that Keshup never goes to Love's house like by himself because he will get lost and will get sidetracked. So Love literally, which is diabolical, Love has to pick him up and has to take him to the house. So like this is diabolical and terrible for Exes to be doing.
But also very consent-based, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I will come pick you up so you can, That's amazing.
Yeah,
I feel
crushing my
there's
place.
there's probably someone outside the gate, like who has like a little kiosk set up that sells like potions or something that allow you to focus your intent, so that when you get in there, you don't get distracted.
Not the ADHD meds dispensary outside of the.
Yes. It is an ancient and wise ghost known as Vyvance.
All right. I think even if we set aside whether Road of Intent is neutral or negative, the rest of this neighborhood is a disaster. Because you've got an abandoned clubhouse full of HOA ghosts, which is positive. You don't have an HOA. Negative, you have to deal with all the ghosts. You have this Thon Enforcer who may be a soup person snooping around, who may be able to give you information about your
I heard
parents.
soup
but probably,
person.
Yeah,
You
because
did,
Cass
yes.
thought I said pho. And
Oh,
so
yeah, they are a soup person. I like it.
I was like, well, they could be a
Totally
soup
not.
person.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's always changing into soup mode.
And then you have the Farnsbys, who may have full metal alchemists their kids. So this is a negative
Oh.
goodness
The
spare.
worst verb that's ever been used.
Okay, now you gotta give a wicked key.
I got to give a wicked key.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's a
Key, bro.
wicked key. Let me see. See, the thing is, I'm like, well, Keshup already got one, but like, did a lot of work on love there.
I do not need another wicked.
You don't need another wicked key. I think I'm gonna go with Cass, and I'm gonna go with Cass because I do know there was something you suggested. I don't remember what it was, and I remember liking it, but also I just enjoyed every one of your facial expressions whenever something ridiculous has been said during this segment. So I'm giving it to you.
All right. And now we have Danny.
Hell yeah.
Danny.
Let's
Tell us about
go.
what Danny left behind. Tell us about Danny's house.
Okay, yes. So Danny is an eremitic, mostly because her whole deal is she was sent to Shadow as someone young enough that she doesn't really remember this place at all. Lived a wonderful life in Shadow that she was very, very happy with, and then got pulled back here and feels like everything was taken away. Everything that she loved, everything is gone. So she's very much still someone who's focused on the past of what she lost and the woman that she lost and finding that person again in the future because she believes that they're actually still out there somewhere. So she's a very it is sad. It is sad, Kat. No, but so her whole deal is very much like not only is she new here, but as of now, she's made no effort to make any progress or make any real connections here because she's still so, focused on her life in Shadow. And she's a stoic maker who breathes runes. So she does that through metal sculpture and metal art. In her life in Shadow, she was like a metal worker. She did like fabrication and welding and things like that. And here she builds items that are really pieces of art. They're kind of like almost like tombstones to things that she's lost or things that she wants to gain again. And her house is it's a hidden, and it's in the basement of an abandoned VHS store that only has VHSs of like movies that have never existed, like sequels, like terrible ideas for sequels that just never came to fruition, and cartridge video games for systems that never came to fruition either.
Hell yeah.
So much. I love the
Hell yeah.
theatrical tie-in all the way
Incredible.
around.
Yeah, and
Incredible.
so yeah, her most of her house is really her workshop and where she stores her art and things like that. So she really lives in like this kind of like this, what you picture any really like melancholic artsy metal worker living in, where it's like I have my bed in the corner with like a little tiny kitchenette, and then everything else is just like metal and sculptures and things like that, and all the
So
a lot
cool.
of analog technology around her house. So like what she brought back from Shadow is like a radio that's basically only tuned to the college radio station that she used to listen to with her wife before she came back, and that's all that it plays.
I'm curious what is
a
on
sad
that
melancholic, a sad melancholic lesbian with like heartfelt tchotchkes all around. Pick a struggle, friend. Like what?
As someone who truly believes in maximalism, no, do all of them.
Yes. And her quirk is that whenever she's around any source of music, you know, whether it be someone singing or playing an instrument or, you know, a radio, anything, the music will eventually evolve into like songs that either are lyrically about like lost love or just evoke that kind of feeling of lost love.
Can also the singer slowly just
Holy
transition
shit.
into the voice of Melissa Etheridge? Like it doesn't matter who's
My
singing by
teenage
the end of the
heart.
song, it's Melissa Etheridge.
I love that.
Wife. That's her wife.
Oh yeah,
That's
there we go.
That's her wife.
Yeah. And that's the terrible thing, because everything's been so silvery and positive up to this point. No, but the real bummer is that she can't really, like, she remembers the feelings, and it's like she remembers like how her stomach would flip when she laughed, or like she remembers like different moments, things like that, but she can't remember what she looks like. She can't remember any of that whatsoever. So she has no idea who it is that she misses or who she's looking for, or any of this. Like, that's completely gone. But everything else in Shadow feels so real to her. And she's,
It's like, I'm sorry, were you with Nicoal's mom?
Oh, that would be
What?
awesome.
Holy shit.
Am I gonna have
Throw it
gay
on-
moms in reality and in this game?
Or maybe you have a sister, Nicole, that you also forgot about.
Oh, there we go.
Maybe?
Kind of interesting.
And yeah, my character does not have really any anchors here, because she doesn't. If she has any family, she doesn't know them. Either they died during the war, or they're out there and she doesn't know. So she has really no. She not only has she not tried to develop an anchor here, but she doesn't really have one inherent to her personhood here. So, yeah.
I feel
That's
like
so
I can-
Kindly seek help.
I feel like these people are gonna drag you out to the club.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
To the
I'm
theater.
dragging you
That's
to the
gonna
club.
go when it all turns into sad Melissa Etheridge songs. I don't know. But I'm here for it.
I don't remember
So we'll
the
have
song.
prize after, so it's okay.
She's just in the club. I don't remember the song starting off about an open window.
I love that Melissa Etheridge was your point of reference for sad lesbian music.
I wasn't joking there. I have lesbian moms. I grew up listening to
Of that
Melissa
era.
Etheridge on loop.
Okay. What are the neighbors of this defunct VHS store?
I have a suggestion.
Slash metalworking. What is it?
I have a suggestion. It's
hear
gonna be a terrible one.
Thank
It's
you.
a daycare. They'll be really happy, glitchy, like digital ghost type kids, where they kind of like float around in little toddler form
Like
for a
their
while, and then they-
emojis.
Yes. And then they zap around, and you're just so fucking cheerful all the goddamn time. It is
And if they
bright
start
and it is
singing a song,
faithful.
does that mean it becomes a Melissa Etheridge song?
Yeah.
A, B, C, D.
If I'm there, I ruin it. Yes. Oh my gosh.
This is a question I have. How do these two things interact? Do they sing and it becomes like they're singing the Wheels on the Bus and it turns into a sad Melissa Etheridge
It
song?
will devolve into
Yeah.
Does it turn into a
on the
Melissa Etheridge song with the bouncy cadence of toddlers singing along to a teacher?
Depends on
mind,
how
it
many
was really-
toddlers are there.
Like if
toddlers
there's
don't
an
know.
exception where you can't get away from a little bit of cheer, or
Yeah.
is it like you might be warping those children? Those emoji
I don't know
children?
if it's I don't think it's an effect that I have on anything other than the music itself. So the
Yeah.
kids might not even like realize what they're doing. You know what I mean? It's just like they're
Awesome
singing.
and creepy.
They're all
Oh, shit.
happy.
Yes, yeah. And
That's
I know I've
amazing.
painted an aggressively depressing picture of Danny, but really she in and of herself is a quietly sad woman who is, very earnest and sincere. So she's not going to be upset that there are happy children nearby whatsoever, any more than I would be, I suppose, in real life. Living
I
next
was
to
gonna say, have you
daycare
ever been around
Yeah.
20 toddlers? Because
Yeah,
they're great, and then they're not.
and abruptly not. Yeah.
I'm going to throw in one more wrench in this. The owner of the daycare is this lovely lesbian woman who has the most massive crush on Danny, but she
Oh,
can't
no.
ask Danny to come over because the
Yes.
kids start singing weird sad songs and they take the songs
That's
back to their
amazing.
parents.
Yes.
She's
love
like,
that
I don't
so
know what to do
much.
with it. So she's just like pining from a distance. And whenever Danny's like, hey, how are you doing? She's like, no,
Oh.
go away.
Oh, but also the lesbian owner of the kid place, she can't go into the VHS store because she's also like a digital entity of electricity and would fry all of the magnetic tape in the
She's too high-tech.
VHSs.
So do.
Yeah.
I love
This
it.
is
So
so good.
star-crossed in the weirdest way.
Too much chemistry, baby. I love it.
That's awesome. Love that.
So this whole neighborhood seems like it is more of a less of a residential neighborhood and more of a shopping or what. It feels to me like one of those neighborhoods that used to be really popular and now it's started to become dilapidated,
Yeah.
right? So somebody took over something for the daycare and the video store is no longer there. So I feel like it's a kind of a fun, has someone moved in and opened a thrift shop, or is there a vacant store where people go and do take pictures in this vacant building that used to be a, I don't know, department store?
So I have a question which might lead to a neighbor or a location, a point of interest. Danny is a sculptor. She's making metalwork sculptures. Is she selling them? Is there someone that's buying those
Ooh, a
from
gallery.
you to sell in a gallery or to sell in a
Oh.
gift shop or?
That's something that, because it's something that I did in shadow, that was sort of like a moment of triumph that I shared with the person that I loved. I haven't really made the step to doing that here without them. So I just have these statues and sculptures that are just piling up. So the way that I make my income really is more like being a neighborhood handyman, like when someone needs something. So that's really how I make my income. I haven't moved on to gallery yet because I just haven't grown into that, the ability to do that again.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cool.
Okay. So
But maybe there's a vacant building that would be so perfect if Danny could get out of her own head, right? That's kind of fun.
Do we
What
need
other
more
kind of
neighbors?
shops are we said? There's a thrift shops, like a boutique of some sort.
I gotta torment you a little further, I
Please.
feel.
Please do.
Was your wife also an artist of some sort?
Ooh.
And if yes, what mode? And depending on your answer, we should make a neighbor that's
Oh no.
working in a similar
fuck.
medium.
You evil person. So
I know.
she was actually an academic. From what I remember, she was an academic and worked at the college that we used to listen to that radio station from. So she was a professor of art history or something of that nature.
Yeah. So we should have
So
a
what if there's
gallery
a-
then.
Yeah, or a seedy college, like a college
Yeah.
that's like,
Yeah.
one of those colleges with like mail-in diplomas and that like just take over the
Mail-in
whole
diplomas.
building and like
Just sign on the dotted line and you get your bachelor's.
I was thinking like because it would be really cool for you to walk by a constant reminder and a constant inspiration, which is like
Yeah.
a
Oh.
gallery that because it's a slightly more dilapidated like neighborhood, it used to be like a really rocking gallery with lots of really cool exhibitions, but exhibitions have slowed down. But there's still like little skeletons of what used to
Oh,
be
yes.
there.
Yeah.
And we could put a funny guy there. I don't know what kind of guy that I would put here, but someone associated with the gallery that maybe is particularly eager of getting it back running back up again.
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe somebody who maybe is, not the gallery owner, but the gallery owner's nephew or son or something, and like is very excited to have this project that he's in charge of.
I know how to make this a problem. The
Thank God.
the gallery should have mirrors.
Oh.
For those of y'all who are at home, mirrors can be a virus in Invisible Sun.
Yes.
Not all, but they can be, and they spread.
Double
So that
infestations.
could be a fun, like it's like a hall of mirrors, but it's a gallery, right?
That's awesome.
And there are different exhibitions. And also, I would love to have an episode where we put Danny into a hall of mirrors situation and have to see how
man.
she like faces all of that. A
I would love
personal
that.
wish and ask.
Oh, fuck. That's awesome.
All right, we got a daycare, we got a gallery. What we have the lovely lesbian daycare owner as a neighbor. We have the eager gallery owner as a neighbor. Maybe one more point of interest. And we have the problem of the mirrors, the spreading mirrors. I'm not sure I kind of feel like the unrequited crush is a little bit of a problem, but maybe we could have one more.
When lesbians yearn, it can be a problem for sure.
It's actually the number one lesbian problem.
Oh my!
I have a really dumb idea.
Please share.
We're 2 hours into this. All of these ideas are amazing. Don't listen to that voice. What is it?
The fry shop franchise owners trying to take over the gallery.
Trying to turn it into the next franchise.
I love it.
But for now, it's not working. So this grumpy toad-like guy has a tiny little kiosk for fries in one corner. He's just constantly trying to run out the gallery person.
Oh no, yeah. So it's the mobile franchise. It's a fry cart, like how they got the hot dog carts, and is
Yes.
constantly outside where the gallery is to be like, wouldn't it be great if we had a better selection? Could it be in there?
You want more stuff?
Ooh,
Sorry, go ahead.
potential thing, and feel free to accept this or toss this. Can we throw in a weird changery? Like changery derogatory, right? It doesn't have like, because I'm thinking about some of these like, dilapidated like artsy places that used to be like full of life and really cute quirky shops also have like really cool quirky like tattoo places and like body piercing
Yeah.
parlors, right? And maybe we can have one that's kind of got the same energy.
I love that.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Especially if they also do like tattoos and piercings and
Yeah.
stuff, right? They love everything. I was also thinking it'd be interesting to have like someone have rented out one of these places for a community center. And so there they have like self-help groups, like, oh, your magic doesn't work anymore. And they have a dating, like every Wednesday,
Oh,
something
no.
called shuffle dating. And like,
Yes. Have we found our desideratum? I think we have.
Awesome.
I don't know how we're going to perform shuffle dating, but I am here for figuring it out. I will spend the next week figuring it out if that's what you want. Okay.
Especially with Invisible Sun, that's a whole new thing.
Get literally shuffled, right?
Right? Yeah, you could do some really fun things.
Okay, so we've got a daycare, we've got a rundown gallery, we've got a fry shop owner trying to move in. We have a changery slash tattoo parlor that has definitely seen better days. We have a community center, which offers Wednesday shuffle dating and support groups and other things. It feels like a solid neighborhood.
Yeah. I love how they're all so different.
Yes.
I'm gonna say the daycare seems like a positive overall.
Yeah.
Like while there are loud children, there's this,
There's also a
There's a
hot
lovely
lesbian
woman.
pining after you. That's always a
Yes.
positive.
And
Yeah, that's a
pining
bonus.
That's a
lesbian
positive.
tips everything
positive.
into a positive. The gallery feels like a neutral until those
Neutral.
mirrors go off.
Yeah.
Fry shop
Ticking
owner
time bomb.
is another one. He doesn't sound like a pleasant guy. This doesn't sound like a positive unless the mirrors go off. But hey, there's fries you can get. That's a positive. So maybe
I feel like it's a negative almost because it removes the potential for Danny growing and entering into that gallery.
I
So
like
it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
a meta
Yeah,
negative.
it's a hurdle, yep.
Perfect. All right, the changery
Mhm.
feels like
I think that's a
Neutral?
positive.
it's
Oh,
like
all
it
right.
could be it could be better, but it's not dragging anything down.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Maybe it's
And the
neutral.
community center feels kind of positive too. Everything that you said sounds lovely for
Yeah.
That's a
everybody
really
but
nice
Danny, maybe.
neighborhood.
We've made a nice neighborhood, everybody. Well done.
Yes.
Congratulations, us.
Thank
He
you.
gets a
An
joy,
HOA.
which is good because I feel like you got a lot of despair coming your way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I set the bar so low immediately right off the bat that you guys were like, oh my God.
We're like, we need to fix this.
Okay, so you get a joy to start with, and you get to assign a wicked key.
Oh, snap. So much good shit. Let's see.
While you're thinking, Lurking Writer asked, how balanced does it have to be for a neighborhood? And it doesn't. It can be terrible. It can be good. It's just because this experience of collaborative building means that it's going to go all kinds of ways. So you just wait until the end, and then you say, hey, what did we end up with?
I think I'm going to give the key to Shanna because I like the potential of the gallery. A little spark of hope there.
Fun.
Hey. So the next thing that we do is bonds, but I actually am going to throw a curveball because there is one more thing I would
You
like.
skipped me.
I skipped you.
I
What?
haven't
But you're in the
introduced Katia.
You didn't get to introduce Katia. We did your neighborhood without you introducing Katia. Please introduce Katia. I'm so sorry.
We've just been going off without learning about Katia.
Yeah, we got so into the theater, into the grand maybe, that I just let it overwhelm me. My apologies.
It was an emotional tsunami after all.
We all got swept
So-
away.
So Katia is, as you know, in the shadow stage magician. But when she came back, she is a goetic. She's ardent, she's mischievous, she likes her card magic because I like my card magic a lot. And she hosts a legion, but she has a desperately odd problem. Now, most goetics, when they summon things, they summon them into, summoning circles. They're little guys that float around with them. Katia keeps summoning foxes into her own fucking skin. And so at any given time, there is a chance like a fox head is going to poke its head out of her sleeve and start having a conversation with the world. And it's not, I know, like, picture the Scooby-Doo moment where she's like leaning over a wall and just 9 heads just like sprout from her neck. What are we doing? Where are we going? What's happening? What's up? She
Awesome.
doesn't know why. The goetics also don't know why. But the foxes have told her it is very likely because one of the foxes she summoned early on ran away. And to fix this, she has to go find them. But the volume of Katia versus the foxes keeps tilting the wrong way. So how do you trust yourself when you're mostly fox?
That's
She's also
rad.
generally very cheerful despite all of it, but she hasn't had like a night of peace. The foxes love kombucha, she does not. So every now and then, when the foxes decide to mutiny and they want kombucha, you will see her kicking and screaming quite literally as the foxes sprout like paws and tails and just drags her into the bar. She's got a good life.
And you had mentioned before wanting the full chaos of if
Yes.
someone feels like they have
Yes.
a thought for a fox, please interject with the fox.
Yes,
Do
absolutely.
be clear it's the fox.
You
talking.
should not give me that power.
Hell yeah.
It's fine. It's
Anyone-
fine. If it gets out of control, just make a bigger fox, and it'll shut you up. Then you'll have to make a bigger fox to shut me up, and we'll get to it. We'll get to a balance. It'll be fine.
It's a fox
Everyone
arms race.
has full license to
Fox
create a
arms
fox.
race.
Full license to create a fox at any given time that sprouts and joins conversation.
I love it. There has been someone asked if you call enough foxes, do you become Voltron? And someone else corrected it to Volptron.
Very good.
Baller. That's good. Who did that?
Very good. Very good.
Well done.
Nobody the lurking writer again.
Awesome.
Okay.
But yeah,
So-
that is my introduction.
Before we get to the bonds, I'm going to throw one more thing out there, which may or may not help determine what you want. I'll be honest, I am not 1,000% sure what I want to do with this, but I do want to know one thing, and that is this. I would like for all of you to have been connected in some way in Shadow, but you don't necessarily know that. Something happened in Shadow. Something extraordinary happened. But let's be clear, extraordinary for Shadow. So it could be there was a political assassination. It could be a meteor strike. It could be something weirder, slightly credible Bigfoot sighting. It could be a lot of things, right? But something that was like surprising. You are connected to that in some way. Maybe it's something like, a daring loof heist that you actually all were in on. Or maybe it's something like, an earthquake that happened in a city that you all lived in. But there is something extraordinary, and you are all connected to it in some fashion.
Cass, you said that in Shadow you were a stage magician.
Stage magician, yes.
Valiant, what did you say that you were?
I don't think I did. I think I neglected to say who Keshav was. I think Keshav was a dancer or performer. I'm definitely leaning into like almost like drag performing or like burlesque
But
dance.
good at
something similar.
disguises.
Yes.
Okay.
Costumes.
Just what was your character in Shadow?
I was a metal worker who had just started doing enough gallery showings and things that I was about to leave my mundane life and become a full-time artist.
So here was the thought that I had, because Aaron said one that sent me off a thing, because like I had written out that because I'd said on here that my parents in Shadow were founders of a terrible tech company, but I added on here that she left the family and actually protested them. What if we all did a heist to like knock out their big terrible AI?
I think that if Zelia did that, she would do it under the coverage, the cover of like pretending that she wanted to knock out the AI, but actually she wanted to steal the secrets.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. That's what I was thinking. Because
You're the horrible human.
you're the big boss lady. Like you could even be the one that like put it together.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say.
Although I don't
you
think
sound like
I
you're in
think that's
charge.
putting stuff like that together is probably beyond Zelia's capability. But
I
she
mean,
might
in
have
Shadow,
joined
who knows?
undercover.
She became big boss lady.
I have a
Fair.
perfect way in. There was this big celebration, like they're doing a team building exercise, and Katia is like, well, let's all get hired in as magicians.
Oh my god.
So you just get led in straight into the building, and have definitely not worked in corporate and seen how bad security is.
Yeah.
I'm curious what would motivate Danny into
Yeah, that's
heist
what I was thinking
situation.
too.
Oh well,
You're
what I
just
was
coming
thinking
to perform
there's
with me, man.
you need money in order to open up the gallery.
And it could be too
I have a
that,
violent.
that you're not on this team. You're just there when it happens.
Could be.
Oh, so
that
I was
you-
just
Oh, yeah,
there.
like-
Yeah, like you could have sold a piece and be installing it. You could have been
Yeah,
going
that's
there.
cool.
You know, maybe you're a cater waiter on your day off,
That-
and you
have
are
a
somehow caught in this, or you see something involved with it.
I think that makes sense. I think the selling a piece and like installing it while I'm there, all this shit goes down, and so I'm kind of caught up in the blast.
Yeah.
I have a
think-
violent
oh,
thing for
sorry.
you, Danny. So sorry. I keep interrupting you. I'm so
It's
sorry.
okay.
I
Say
have
it.
a potential violent thing for you to stew on if you feel so inspired.
Oh, please.
If you are preparing for this big move, Danny strikes me so far as someone who will carry every and all burdens away from her wife in
Yes,
order
absolutely.
to
Yeah.
set things up. Would you have shared that you have gone for this particular engagement at this space? And was that the last time you ever saw your wife and it was
Oh,
you
my
didn't tell her the
heart.
truth?
Why are you poking us in the
Oh.
heart?
I'm
Yes,
like, here is a knife. Take it.
That's yes, and I'll plunge that bitch right in. That's great. I love that. That's good. Very good.
I love it.
I think along with that, it makes more sense that Zilia would be there having a meeting rather than being part of the group. She was there, but for a totally different reason.
This is
Do you
so
think
good.
Zilia in Shadow, if she saw this kind of go down, because I have to assume if you are a boss ass bitch in charge of your own company and you know Nicoal's family's company, you could probably know Nicoal by sight. So you see this
Yes.
happening.
Yeah.
What do you think Zilia, actually, you don't even have to tell me the answer to this. It might be something you decide later. Like, what did you do when you saw that? When you saw them doing it?
That is a good question. I'm gonna mull on that because I'm not sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet.
Okay. So we can further develop details of this, particularly because the second to last thing we got to do is figure out character bonds. Which, if you've got your copy of the key up in front of you, we've got a couple choices. You could be close friends. You could be fated companions, which means you're not friends, but you keep bumping into each other. Fellow students, if you're studying the same kind of thing. Friends from the past. You knew each other previously when you were in actuality. You might be housemates or soon to be housemates. Lovers. You may have a deep mystic bond, a magical connection. You might be relatives. You might be rivals. You might have been friends in shadow. You might be soulmates, connected by your secret soul. One of you might be watching over the other. I can read all of these, but if you've got it in front of you, I don't have to do that. So let's see. Danny was the last character we did stuff for. So what do you think? What kind of bond do you think Danny has with the other people in this group? I will be right back. I'm doing.
It's all good. We can still talk about it.
We can
Yes,
still talk
that's-
about it, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I think
she's
I'm gonna
never
need a
here?
little assist from the group on this one because I've kind of painted myself into a corner as far as like.
I feel like I would annoy the shit out of you.
That's
See,
an
here's the
option.
thing. Here's the thing, though. Also, like not an easily annoyed individual, very earnest and sincere. I feel more like you would see me as someone that you might be able to potentially take advantage of in the future, in some way or another. If I was honest.
I'm your
Yes.
sister-in-law.
Oh fuck.
I am your
Well, here's the thing.
sister-in-law.
Holy shit.
I wouldn't ever know. My whole thing is that I don't know who my wife is because it's sort of like both the anchor that's holding me back and the thing that's pulling me forward, not keeping me tethered in the present. So if it would have to be a secret if you were like, I wouldn't know basically because I don't know who the person that I should be with is.
Could be because you got estranged from the family ages ago. But I'm technically a relative. You might have occasionally seen letters from me arrive at your doorstep, just saying, like, please talk to your family again. Oh God, why is it so depressing, the story?
Because I did that with this character. So what you're pitching is like, you were this, I knew that she was estranged from her family. You were a member of this estranged family.
Yes. And I
Okay.
keep trying to reach out to my sister who keeps ignoring me. And like, you may have seen letters from me in the past, like left on the table, but they were quickly removed and tossed. So the only thing you might know about me is you might recognize my handwriting. I've been very respectful of your wife's desire for distance. She has never said I could come visit or come talk to her.
Okay, so we don't know we're connected to one another, but we are actually very closely connected to one another.
Yes.
I mean, I could do that.
Also, we do have a thread going through here of the memory of people being erased.
Yeah.
So maybe you might even seek Katia out, going, I know you're the connection point. Katia's like, who are you talking about?
Oh, so Katia doesn't remember.
Yeah, maybe Katia doesn't
That's
remember.
cool.
Oh,
The foxes
that's really
ate one of
cool.
the foxes ate the memory.
That's awesome.
I was gonna say you've got a bunch of foxes.
Or maybe something
That's
else.
amazing.
So like I thought that I found this breadcrumb that was going to finally get me on the right trail, and then it turns out I show up at your doorstep and you're like, I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
That's amazing.
With
Or
the
you might
added
have
bonus of
sorry, go
like,
ahead.
you look at me and I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And as you turn around to go, I'm like, do you guys know? And then there's like 12 different mouths just open up across again. Nope. Sorry. Hey, did you bring the pizza?
I love the idea that one of them's like, yeah, but has no ability to give you meaningful information because it's a
That's
fox.
the worst. That's awesome.
Then
Yes,
maybe you're
I like
just
that.
always kind of trying to summon that one, maybe, but
What was his
No,
name?
better yet, it is a foxhead that only is able to say yeah. It's never lying, but it can only say that.
Yes, I love
The
that.
the tone of the yeah is what is going to betray the degree of veracity. Right?
Yes.
I love
Yeah.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
like yeah.
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 Okay.
Just a sad Yeah.
Yeah.
We have our first fox. Louis.
Well, I think fated companions. Like we're gonna end up being friends, but I don't know if either of our characters are happy about that.
Well, okay. I don't know about being happy. Like, I think I love Fated Companions because I feel like hearing everything about Nicoal and Keshav has. I mean, if you are going to be a shapeshifter who steals people's faces and uses their identities, you must have some sort of fascination and interest in people, right? And
Naturally.
connection to them, right? Even if he acts like a Gemini about it, right? But like I think there is a deep fascination with you, and which is why he reaches out. He's like, yes, it's the Lady in Scarlet. And I feel like this is very much like the dynamic of like, hey, bestie, and you're like, oh God, not again.
Yeah, I have been kind of like over this. I'm like, no, yeah, I think Nicole's attitude is definitely, God damn it. And but you know, Fugue, I can get all of my comic relief stuff out of Fugue, who just pops up out of smoke from her cigarette.
Brilliant. No, I love this. I love the idea that we're fated companions. Oh, this is really cool.
All right.
Mm-hmm. We just keep turning up at the same place.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So my proposal, and we'll see how this works, is I was thinking that Zelia might want to take an unrequited bond with Danny because one of the things that Zelia is looking for is love, and Danny seems to have like figured that out, and so Zelia very much wants to like learn how to do it, which could tie into like the dating, the shuffle dating, and that kind of stuff too. And so is that cool? Because the unrequited bond is kind of weird because it means Zelia will be like.
No, that's great. I love that. Like,
All
yeah.
the lesbians crushing.
How many lesbians can we put into one game? Vote now in chat.
And this is a question: Is Zelia interested in Danny in a romantic way, or is she just like, I want to be her?
It's more like she feels like she like has figured love out, and that is a thing that Zelia is deeply missing. Like I mean, she was very much like that corporate person and didn't have that in her life then, and now she's sort of moved into like caring for animals, but she doesn't like she would like to figure out how to
you
like
were the
love a
first
human.
half of a Hallmark movie, and I have to turn you into the second half of a Hallmark movie.
I love this so much. Yes.
Which, to be clear, does not preclude this turning into a romance. Just curious where we're starting. All right. Okay, we have our bonds, and the last thing we need is a desideratum. What do you guys want to focus on? What do you want to do?
Oh,
to start
Danny.
this off? Are we shuffle dating? Is that how you all meet each other?
We're gonna kick off with a dating episode.
Thing is Aaron's just like, this ain't my first rodeo.
I'm very good at furling awkwardly in character.
No, I because you did the Dragonborn dating game.
Oh, that's right!
Yeah.
Yeah, I built a whole game about teenage Dragonborn trying to find people to bring back to their clan and say, I will marry that one. So it was like a whole flirting mechanic.
Flirting mechanic.
Yep. Wizard teens flirting. Anyway.
We have so many good storylines here.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them of like, you know, some new emotionally impactful movie starting at the theater. All of us just randomly getting a hankering for fries.
Right.
Know,
the desideratum is we need to have a goal that we want to achieve as a group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like what do we want to pick that we kind of work toward together?
The protests by the students are all about future events, right?
Oh, that's fun.
What if it also references things from our respective lives? Not Katia. Katia's just there listening to her.
Well, you're looking
and eventually
for...
everyone kind. Oh yes, the fox. Yes.
Yeah, you're seeking answers about the fox.
Yes.
Right. Danny is seeking answers about a lifelong loss. Zelia has lots of like connections to all of this that I think are very, very fruitful. Nicoal, you also have questions about your family and parents. And I'm trying to find a way to undo my curse pretty badly. I wonder if there's room here for whichever location or situation that we attach to, that there is some sort of rumor, some sort of suggestion that, and like this thing, maybe like the new movie at the theater is like answers revealed, the movie or something like that, where it's like
that's fun.
No, I do like that.
Yeah.
That's really
or
fun.
like there is someone at the shuffle dating place that I think have that connection.
I think the answers revealed sort of thing is like a good one to draw people into the theater, because I do think the theater is a cool central starting place.
I think so too.
And I do agree that it does feel like there is a lot of questions that want to be answered in this group. So
yeah,
I think that's a pretty good one, is like a film that is like, the questions will be answered.
I do want
which ones?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, you go first.
I was just making a joke of like, which ones?
I do want to hide a little bit more to students as well, just so we can have nuance So you have the main movies, they're like questions answered, and that is drawing people. But every now and then, the students' protests are weirdly close to home,
Oh,
like
I gotcha.
return faces
Oh yeah. I
that
like that.
belong to their original
Well, no,
owners.
it'd be great if for the first one the students are protesting answers.
Yeah.
They're
I was
like
thinking it would be cool if they were
Yeah.
don't get the
protesting-
answer. You don't want it.
I was also thinking it would be cool if they are protesting our impending arrival. So like they see us coming and like in their prescience,
Exactly.
and and we're all like, what the fuck, right? We don't like what.
They have our pictures at the front of the theater. Do not let in.
No, see,
Yeah,
I kind of
right?
liked the
On the
idea that
signs.
their premonitions are extremely vague, so they don't really know what they're protesting. They're just like 4 people looking for answers. They suck.
All right.
I guess
We'll
there's
keep
5.
an
They
eye
can't
boxes.
count.
Going to the Grand Maybe to watch a movie called, oh goodness, what'd you say? Questions
What did
answered?
I say? I don't even
Yeah.
remember.
Questions will be answered.
Questions will be answered. All right.
So it sort of sounds like our goal as a group is to help each other answer our own personal
Yes.
things,
Yeah.
which means that Erin has
Yeah.
that lovely joy of tying them all together. Woo woo!
Good job.
That's fun.
Whee!
That's the fun part. Yeah. And possibly pulling in some of these smaller things too. This is going to be great.
Yeah.
This is gonna
It's
rule.
gonna be amazing.
All right. We went a little long, but we had a lot of world to build.
Yes.
So this is a great place to wrap up. I have been the Game Master, Erin M. Evans. You can find me nominally on Blue Sky at Erin M. Evans, but mostly you can find me on the Dungeon Scrawlers Discord, which you can find by typing in !Discord into the chat. You can also join me here on this channel at 1:30 p.m. Pacific, also on Mondays, for Concentration Check, co-writing space. Come get some work done with me. Trevor, you have to talk about the podcast. That way I don't have to say everything.
Sorry. You got anything else?
And then let's go ahead and I will figure out a better outro for me another time. Let's do the order we did in the beginning. So Shauna, Trevor, Jess, Cass, Valiant.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm Shauna Germain. I write things and I make shit up, and it makes me very happy, and I swear a lot. You can find me at Shauna Germain all over the internet, as well as at Monty Cook Games.
Yeah, I'm Treavor Bettis. You can find me on social medias, I guess, at the Treavor. There's an A hiding in there. Catch Erin and I on our podcast, Writing About Dragons and Shit, where you can hear us talk about writing and, swear a lot. Yeah.
I'm Jess Penley. You can find my work on undergroundoracle.com. I'm on Blue Sky way more than I should be at Jess Penley. And I also swear a lot. That's a running theme in this group.
Hello, I am Cassandra Caw. I write video games and I write books. You can mostly find me on Instagram at Cass Caw, because Cassandra Caw somehow got stolen, despite the fact my name is fairly unique. Oh well. I also swear a lot, as you may have noticed already.
Hello, everybody. My name is Valiant Dorian. I use he, him as pronouns. You can find me all across the internet at Valiant Dorian or at Also Spirit Bear. Please enjoy that lovely treasure I just set you on. I'm a TTRPG performer. I have many projects, but you can always find me on Saturdays at Transplanar RPG, where I play the misbeloved twin brother of the Chosen One. We're in the arc we're belovedly calling the arc that kicks you in the head. And we just did that last episode. So join us live this week to see how much more we can kick you in the head with it. And I also swear a lot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Well, until next week. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.